Hello there, this is Gamer Glakan. We're here in the friendly arm hen. I just, before the last episode, well, in between the episode, I just went to sleep to regain my spells for my spellcasters. So last episode we got Matron Exar, and we, well, everyone joined us. And we got Jaira and Khalid that joined us.
Yes.
Matron and Xar will not be part of the big
wish.
party, so they will get away. What I want to do right now,
You have but to ask.
I want to go get, well, not get a party member. Maybe I could get like, cause I could get Viconia. No, I won't get Viconia. I'm gonna get another person in my group. Viconia is one of the best clerics you can get in the game. Sometimes you can, like if you want, you can mix match. You can match, mix match the.
You have
can
but
mix
to
match
ask.
alignments of people in your group. I might not get Rasad because Rasad is really tough. Like I'm playing a playthrough with Rasad, and Rasad is really too tough to play with in the original Baldur's Gate. You need like he needs a +1 weapon. Like you can't use his fist because in Baldur's Gate, the monks, it's at a certain level that they get their fist that serves like as a magical weapon, and they don't get +1 until like I think level 8, and they can't get level 8. I'm not that sure about the level, but I know it's a level they can't attain in the
You
first
have
game.
but to ask.
So that's that. So we'll go to Pelvel. I want to do something. We're gonna get
You have but to ask.
free plate mail. So I'm just gonna quick save because I really don't want to die. Now I could put
Help me!
um,
If you don't help me,
an armor on
you'll
Imoen
kill
because
me.
she's not a mage yet, but I'm too lazy. So she wants to help. So I'm gonna calm down. Oh, okay.
What is it this time?
I serve the
Okay,
flaming
I was like,
fist.
hey, Flaming Fist, come back, come here. Well, you'll have to go through us if you want her. I guess that's too bad for us. Stupid decision for harboring a murderer. I sentence all of you to death. Oh shit. Okay, well, kill him. Yeah. So Viconia always starts with a command spell on that guy, so that's why I didn't care about being that. So now I'm gonna use my I'm gonna shoot a quick loot. So you just click that, and then you can quick loot what you want. So I prefer that elm, and I'm gonna give that armor to Khalid, and I think Jaira as Earthman now. Okay, so this is the belt of Antipode.
Yes?
Okay, so I won't
have
talk
but
to
to ask.
Viconia. That's what you do when you're the good party and you want a free plate mail. You just do you start the thing with Viconia with her flaming fist problem. You kill the flaming fist guy, you don't lose reputation, and then you just don't talk to Viconia. You won't lose anything. It's a little trick. So we're gonna make our way to
It shall be as you
Paradox.
wish.
We're gonna quick save because I really don't.
darkness
Well, when you
falls
say
and nature
when they say that,
sleeps.
because you know how the
Why
journey
do we still
takes
trump about?
between areas. So it's like more than one day rest because your party member
How may I be of
will
assistance?
need-
It shall be
will-
as you
will
wish.
be, will Am I gonna say it? I'm they will be tired. Yes. Ah, man. It's early in the morning. I didn't finish my coffee yet. I got it right there. I'm gonna take a sip. Hope you guys have a coffee or a tea. I don't know.
Confrontational, but could you be a little less, well...
I love the party banter.
evil?
I love the party banter in this game. That's why I won't see myself do a solo play, because the party banter in this game is what makes the game. So we're gonna try to kill the ogre.
What is it this time?
Keyword try. So we're gonna try to sleep him, to put him asleep.
Nature's
I want
servant
to
awaits.
maybe try to entangle him.
Can I... I'll do my best.
Something troubling. Hardly worth my time.
What you want? I am gone.
Ye spoken, I'll do your toil.
Nice. Okay, well, the entangle was like too far, but you got him. You got him nonetheless.
How may I shall attend to it in a trice.
So the sleep spell went in. The entangle went too far, but we got the ogre. Like for ogres, man, I can't speak today. For ogres, sleep and blind works wonders. They works wonders. So this is the girl that of piercing. This is a cursed girl. Don't use that girl. Don't ever use this girl. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our girdle of piercing on herself. So this girdle gives us like a -3 armor class to missile and piercing attacks. So it's not like, I don't know if they stack, like, because an arrow is a piercing and a missile at the same time. So I don't know if the game, like, if you get like a -6 when someone it's you with a bolt or a crossbow bolt or an arrow, because that sounds pretty good. Got like 22. I don't know why. 22 is like a bit high for a tackle, but yeah.
What is it? It shall be as you wish.
Oh, some Zvard. They weren't there. You guys weren't there. Ah, Czar, you got.
I must.
Yes.
Yeah.
I shall attend to it in a trice. How may I be of this? I shall attend to it in a trice.
So alright. So our character is doing well. So I'm gonna go there with the quick loot, those two things. Start.
You have need of
I'm
me?
gonna go put
Yes,
Jaira and Khalid in the
my
front
present
line.
What is it this
authority.
time? It shall be as you wish.
This bestly, lightly task. No!
Khalid. Khalid's always like that. He always.
How may I be? I shall attend to it in a trice.
So I might get an evil mage, because there's a mage that is pretty good.
It shall be as you wish.
So this guy gives you, if you want to get somewhere in town, this guy gives you the direction to the town. So yeah. So what we're gonna do I don't know. I might consider getting Nira because I really want a character that has quests, an Nth edition character. Nira is not that great, but she's a cool character, so maybe we'll just dump Zar and Mounty here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We'll just dump them. So reform. So Zar and Mounty are a pair, so they will leave together. So I'll just remove Mounty,
What
and
need he dead?
Zar will come with them.
What is it this you have but to ask?
Zar will come with him. So we got a quest for 5,000 gold. So did I pick up the history of the fateful coin? No, that's
Yes,
my
you have but to ask.
other playthrough. All right.
Yeah, no,
So I'm
get
gonna
out.
talk to Marl.
I don't like you typing.
You tell him, Marl.
So,
You have but to
Marl.
Are you
ask.
talking to me?
So
Are you
hey,
talking to
I told
me?
you to get lost. Ain't no room here for ye trouble-making strangers. I'll go where I like, pal. You got a problem with that? I have a problem with Morons armed to the teeth, poking through ruins and stir up creatures better left alone. Jokers like you blow through town with monsters and Tau, and then out again, leaving us locals to clean up the mess. I just do what I think is right. We solve a lot more trouble than we cause. Well, very nearly anyways. Oh, you think it's funny, do you? You mess up the local economy with your treasures? You upset the balance of nature? You flash your magic around, and because of it, maybe somebody's son thinks it's fun and goes out and gets himself killed. It's a bad example, and somebody out to kick your ass for it. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Everyone goes their own path, and I'll not be held accountable for what the fates deal. He was a good boy, till you kinda came through town, filled his head with nonsense they did, and because of it he's dead. Now why shouldn't I take that out of your eye? If you knew him like you think, then ask yourself if you would have gone anyway. It's a calling you're born with. Nobody gives it to you. Tain't true. He was going to take over the farm and settle down. Maybe apprentice with Thunderhammer during the winter. You never wanted to adventure. That was what you wanted, Mara. Fun's fun, but you're blaming these folks for what couldn't be out. That boy was a firebrand, if ever there was. No, he was settling down. You wanted that new plow you bought last year. You got the gold by helping clear cobbles near Ulgat's beard. You wanted to make a difference, make the realms a bit safer, just like these folks, most likely. By Chante, why couldn't you just stay home? The realms calls and you go. He sounds like a fine lad, taken too soon, but doing what he was meant. If you'll suffer my company, I'll buy you around and toast his memory with you. Could be fitting, I suppose. To Kenare Nitterlin, rest you well. I would be alone a while. Well, this is the calmest I'd done seeming in weeks. Still best you move along. Marl ain't known for his steady moods. Alright, so
How may I
if
be of
that
assistance?
conversation can go sour if you don't choose the right options, and you can kill him. And if you kill him, you get 650 experience points. But if you don't kill him, you get 900 experience points, and you don't get a reputation loss or a reputation gain. So if you're in the evil party, it's pretty great to not kill him anyways. You get more experience points because it's a game, you know. You need the more experience points you get more, and the more levels you get.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
A fighter mage will not gain levels like very fast. See that he's at 425 experience. If he was just like a normal class,
What
he
is
would
it this time?
he would be near a level up.
It shall be as you wish.
So
I
so
got
we're
some
gonna
cheap beer for
buy.
ya.
Khalid sucks. So we're gonna just buy the merchant room. I want Khalid to be so Spinel helmet. I don't need that. I'm gonna sell that. Yeah, I'll take I'll take Nira, even though. So So those three are spells. Reflected image is not that great. Deafness is not that great. And glitter dust is not that great. So we'll not take those. But we'll take this. The history of the fateful coin. So we'll buy this.
Yes? You have but to ask. I shall attend to it in a trice.
It's a hard to find decent folk
Ah,
nowadays.
your old Gorian's Ward, the lonely kid of Kettlekeep. Of course, I heard about the loss of Gorion, and I must give you my deepest condolences. I hope since you've left Candlekeep, you've kept up on your reading. Oh, the world of books. I have heard that a new copy of that wondrous tome, The History of the Fateful Coin, can be had for a pretty penny in one of the stores around here. If you would be so kind as to buy it for an old man like myself, I'll gladly reimburse you. I'd even give you a little bonus to help you in your travels. It must be so hard with Gorion down. So then, you
It's
get
hard to
talk to him.
find decent folk
You were
nowadays.
generous to an old man, so I will be generous in turn. Let me give you another book in exchange. 'Tis a touch darker than what you have given me, but I get a sense that you may enjoy it nonetheless. So,
Good on you,
it gives us 1 reputation point, 300 experience point, and he gives us the History of the Dead Tree, which
Gorion
is
would
the
be
other
proud
book
of
he's
your
talking about,
actions.
and a scroll case. The scroll case is pretty good. The scroll case, I'm gonna hang on to it. Maybe I'll give it to Nero when we get Nero. And he gives us the History of the Dead Tree. The History of the Dead Tree is pretty interesting, so I'll read it. I'll read it. It's my last play, so I'll read it. So, History of the Dead Tree. Knuckle Bones, Call Bowling, and the Empty Throne. In ages past, there was but one god of strife, death and the dead, and he was known as Jurgal, Lord of the End of everything. Jurgal fomented and fed on the discord among mortals and powers alike. When beings slew each other in their quest for power or in their hatred, he welcomed them into his shadowy kingdom of eternal gloom. As all things died, everything came to him. Eventually and over time, he built his power into a kingdom unchallenged by any other god. Eventually, however, he grew tired of his duties, for he knew them too well. Without challenge, there's nothing, and in nothingness, there's only gloom. In such a state, the difference between absolute power and absolute powerlessness is undetectable. During this dark era, there arose 3 powerful mortals, Bane, Baal, and Merkel, who lusted after the power Jurgal wielded. The trio forged an unholy pact, agreeing that they will dare to seek such ultimate power or die in the attempt. Over the length and breadth of the realms they strode, seeking powerful magic and spells and defying death at every turn. No matter what monster they confronted or what spells they braved, the 3 mortals emerged unscathed at every turn. Eventually, the trio destroyed one of the 7 lost gods, and they each seized a portion of his divine essence for themselves. The trio then journeyed into the Grey Waste and sought out the Castle of Bone. Through armies of skeletons, legions of zombies, hordes of non-corporeal undead, and a gauntlet of liches, they battled. Eventually, they reached the object of their lifelong quest, the Bone Throne. "I claim this throne of evil," shouted Bane, the tyrant. "I'll destroy you before you can raise a finger," threatened Baal, the assassin. "And I shall imprison your sins for eternity," promised Merkul, the necromancer. Jurgal arose from his throne with a weary expression and said, "The throne is yours. I have grown weary of his empty power. Take it if you wish. I promise to serve and guide you as your cynical until you grow comfortable with the position." Before the stunned trio could react, the Lord of Death continued, "Who among you shall rule?" The trio immediately fell to fighting amongst themselves, while Jurgal looked on with indifference. When eventually it appeared that either they will all die of exhaustion or battle on for an eternity, the Lord of End of everything intervened. "After all you have sacrificed, would you come away with nothing? Why don't you divide the portfolios of the office and engage in a game of skill for them?" asked Jurgal. Bane, Baal, and Merkul considered the god offer and agreed. Jurgal took the heads of the 3 most powerful liches and gave them to the trio that they would complete by bowling the skulls. Each mortal rolled a skull across the Grey Ways, having agreed that the winner would be he who bowled the farthest. Malar, the beast lord, arrived to visit Jurgal at this moment. After quickly Ascertaining that the winner of the contest will get all of Jurgil's power, he chased off after 3 skulls to make sure that the contest would be halted until he had a chance to participate for a part of the prize. Bane, Bal, and Miracle again fell for fighting, as it was obvious their sport was ruined, and again Jurgil intervened. Why don't you allow Lady Luck to decide, so you don't have to share with the beast? The trio agreed, and Jurgil broke off his skeletal finger bones and gave them to the players. When Malar returned from chasing the skulls, he found that the trio had just finished a game of knuckle bones. Brain cried out triumphantly, as winner, I choose to rule for all eternity as the ultimate tyrant. I can induce hatred and strife at my whim, and all will bow down before me while in my kingdom. Merkel, who had won second place, declared, but I choose the dead, and by doing so I truly win, because all you are lord over, Bane, will eventually be mine. All things must die, even gods. Bal, who finished third, demurred, I choose death, and it is by my end that all that you rule, Lord Bane, will eventually pass to Lord Miracle. Both of you must pay honor to me and obey my wishes, since I can destroy your kingdom, Bane, by murdering your subjects, and I can starve your kingdom, Miracle, by staying my head. Malar growled in frustration, but could do nothing, and yet again, only the beasts were left for him, and Jurgil merely smiled, for he had been delivered. So that's how
may I be of
Bane,
assistance?
Miracle, and Bal became gods. It was a pretty
You have but
interesting
to
story.
ask. You have but to
What did you
ask.
say? So we're gonna get Nira. First, we're gonna talk to this guy.
Hello there. I have
Hail,
a pretty
adventurers!
proposal.
I have a proposal for you. I have heard that you're an excellent group of warriors. How would you like a well-paying job as bodyguards for my mistress? We're always on the lookout for money. We need money. Tell us more. I'm Garrett, and I work for Silky Rosetta. She's the most skilled musician and actor along the Sword Coast. In fact, she used to play at the Ducal Palace before the month's done. However, she's been having some problems of late. Some thugs have been hired by Philippos to hurt her bad because she didn't perform at his inn when she was supposed to. You can't blame her for not showing up. But we're feeling like Philippos running the place. She needs mercenaries to protect her until she's ready to go to Baldur's Gate. She's willing to pay about 300 gold. What'd you say? Well, that sounds fair. Why don't you show us to your mistress, to this mistress of yours? I think you've made a good decision. Now just meet me outside of the Red Sheep Inn. So we'll follow him. You can get Garrett into your party, but Garrett sucks. That's the problem with the bards in this game. They pretty much sucks.
Greetings, mercenaries.
So,
I
Garrett,
am
these are the
Silky,
only mercenaries you could find?
Thespian
I guess they'll have to do.
extraordinaire.
You look to be worth about 300 gold. That's what my little Garrett offered you, isn't it? Offered them 300 gold, just like you told me. Well then, I assume that Garrett had explained what your duties are. You must simply dispose of the ruffians when they come to threaten you. They shouldn't be too hard to deal with. But I would advise you to strike fast. Whatever you do, don't speak with them. One of them is a mage whose mystic word can sway even the most wise of men. Oh shit, a mage. I'm not ready for a mage. Here they are now. Philippos Tug. Strike when I tell you to. Greetings, Silky. We're here as you've asked, and we have to... Don't try to threaten me! I won't be easy prey for you to beat on. I brought friends. What are you talking about? We're here with the gems that... Shut up! There'll be no weaseling out of this one. Strike now! Kill them all! I'm not too sure about that. So stop this madness. We won't murder those who are obviously innocent, man. Ordeal is off. In any case, they're probably too cowardly to be any good in a fight. I'll deal with them myself after I deal with you. What? So, well, okay.
What is it this time?
Girl be crazy. So I'm gonna use this feature. I'm gonna zoom in so we can see. So I'm gonna use a sleep spell.
You've a task?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight her.
Yes?
Fight her. And I'm gonna try to keep Imoen, my N on Imoen, because I'll use a magic missile on Silky. Okay, so I'm gonna use a wand of magic missile. Yeah, casting failure. Yes. And we got her. The one on Match Missile is pretty cool, great if you want to interrupt spells like the Larlock Minute Drain we did with Tsar.
Yes?
Pretty awesome spell. Yeah, we forgot to level up Jaheira, so we'll level up. We'll level her up. So she gains tackle reduction. She gains 12 hit points, and she gained 1 pre-spells. Yeah, so yeah. So she get 1 more pre-spell. So we'll give her a bless spell. Wow, what did my cat did? My cat did something. So I might get Doom. Doom is pretty good. Doom, when you cast Doom, and then you cast your crowd control spells. There's more chance that the crowd control hits. So we're gonna quick save.
How may I be of
And then
assistance?
what you can do, and it's not that good, but it's pretty cool, is that you can kill those guys
Will cut you down to
with
size.
no reputation, with no reputation loss, and then you get those gems. So that's how
What is
you
it,
get
music shall be
the
as
full amount of the rewards you can get with this party. So don't go in this inn if you don't have any spells, because there's a mercenary that wants to kill you in this inn. So we're not gonna touch him.
You.
So this is
Hey,
Nira.
you.
So we'll grab
I don't see
Nira.
anybody
We'll grab
else
Nira.
around
I
here.
want
A little help, please?
a character of the Enhanced Edition, because those 2 characters, they have quests that they can do. So you, hey you, yes you. I don't see anybody else around you. A little help, please. Of course. What do you need?
There's bandits. Vicious, magic bandits. They must have gone to advanced bandit school or something. They're trying to capture me.
Well, very well. I shall defend you from these bandits.
My hero. Now, where are the rest of your men hiding? I'll be honest. I was betting on you having a legion of soldiers because you'll need it, and oh goodness, they're here.
Oh shit, they're here. I'm not prepared for that. Where are they? Oh shit, mages.
So,
I'm not prepared for
you
mages.
try to hide from us behind this unfortunate fool. Your cowardice proves as deadly as your reckless magic.
You're the one trying to capture me, and I still don't know what you want, so I'd rather not let it happen. Get out of here before me and my new friends decide to eject a fist into your mouth.
You there, stand aside and give me the girl. Surely you won't risk your life for a stranger.
Well, I won't let you harm her. By what right do you hunt this woman?
By my right as a wizard of Fae.
A wizard of Tay?
Study her anomalous power, whether or not she comes willingly.
Now, what are anomalous powers? Back up before I see whether you're red on the inside as on the outside.
If you wish to die for this wild mageling, so be it.
Away with you, you pompous creep!
Oh shit! What?
Not again.
Ah man!
Kendall, where did you go? We can't let her escape. Slaughter them all, and we'll sort this out once we find him.
Oh shit. Okay, so we'll... Alright. So, we can't control Nira. Nira will do her own things. What I want to do is, I want to go here. Khalid go here.
Yes.
Jaheira will go here.
I cannot.
I'm gonna keep Imwen doing nothing. Because she's gonna be...
You're a queer fellow.
Okay, Imwen.
I'm gone.
Imwen.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay, nice. I interrupted his spellcasting. Whoops. Yeah, alright, we got oh shit, my dude got like a lot of beating.
Really sorry about what just happened. I didn't want to involve you, but if I hadn't run into you when I did, they'd be elbow deep in my brains right now.
What will you do now? Surely a Kandar will return at some point.
Since you were kind enough to save me from those wizardly thugs, I was wondering if I could stay with you for a while. For your protection, as well as mine. I swear, I'm quite a skilled spellcaster. I can hurl a fireball like you wouldn't believe.
Well, very well. Your company will be appreciated.
Fantastic! Let me just get my... well, nothing. I'm ready to go now.
Cool. So you don't get anything,
How may I
but
be of assistance?
Nira has a gem bag.
What is it this time?
What I want to do is give also I want to give the scroll case to Nira also. So we're gonna give her the gems, and then we'll see. So she comes with a Nira staff. When the staff strikes the target, there's a 10% chance that either the target or the wielder will take 1 point of fire damage. So yeah, don't use that staff. Then she has a traveler's robe, which gives our +1 armor class versus missile attack and +1 save versus bread attack, or like well, fire bread and stuff like that. There's also wands that do bread attack. So yeah. Then I wanted to show you her stats. Her stats are: she's a female, an half elf, a wild mage. A wild mage is a mage. It's a specialist mage, but they have like a certain. Each time they cast a spell, there is a certain percentage of chance that they will roll on the wild table. And when they roll on the wild table, there's a lot of things that can happen because it's 100. There's 100 possibilities. So I think it's 5% chance that does happen, but it can happen. And sometimes it's like there's a cow that falls on her head and she dies. So when you get Nira, don't use Nira if you're like, don't use a wild mage or Nira if you're doing a no reload run. It won't happen. There's too much chance that in between, like Baldur's Gate, to Baldur's Gate, through Throne of Baldur's gonna be some messed up shit that's gonna happen. Just what you want to do, if you want to use Nira, quick save a lot. Quick save before every time you do a battle, so that you can reload if something bad happens. I think the worst thing that happened is that Nira changed colors, so it was pretty funny. So she has a proficiency in quarterstaff, and we'll deal with that later. She has access to those spells. She has access to a lot of spells. So what I like to do is I hate that they have that, but she has access to the identification spell, and that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna give her the 2 identify spells because I wanna
What is it this time?
identify some stuff.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
So nah, we'll just rest. I wanted to heal my dude, but I'll just rest. Alright, so
ask.
That's a quest. That's a paladin.
Yes?
They did quite a number on me, those half-ogres. There's a band of them fortifying themselves in the mountains southwest of here. If you could give them a taste of justice, that would be more proud. Oh, so okay, half-ogres. Huh. So we'll deal with that later. And there's going to be another guy that gives us a quest, but that's a quest for very later, much later in the game. Hi, so everyone's heard, everyone's a rubbernecker then. Is that it? Old Gurky had his famous cloak stolen right off his back by a batch of paltry Tasloy. Yeah, it's old news, and if you make one crack about the cloakwood being an appropriate place to lose it, at least I'll put your liver on the menu. Now move on and let the next people in line have their laugh. So yeah, he lost his cloak in Cloakwood. Yeah, that's pretty ironic. Ironic. I don't know if I use that. I think yeah, it's ironic. You lose your cloak in Cloakwood. Yeah, pretty much ironic. Hello, friends. So yeah, that's a bartender. So I won't read what he's saying. Show me your list of service. So yeah, we'll go into the royal rent. I want to heal myself. So yes. I want to also, because those 2 girls, Well, this girdle, I don't care about it. It's this one that I want to identify. So spell. Yes, because I want to sell that girdle. Well, the golden pantaloon. Yeah, why not? Identify the golden. Yep. Then we got the quarter staff +1. I'll identify
Yes?
the quarter
I
staff.
shall attend to it
Show me your
immediately.
list of service. Yeah, a peasant room, please.
You've a task?
Oh, okay. So when that happens is that Jaira and Khalid they have like a time-based quest. So when that happens, is like, don't forget, go do their quest. So yeah, we'll go to Nashgale soon. Yes, Jaira. Yes, we'll do that. But first, we'll just I want to identify some stuff. Can I identify some stuff? Yeah. All right. So we'll put some. I'm gonna put some magic missile in a sleep spell. Yeah, I think that's what we'll go with. So
How
we'll
may I
rest
be of
again.
assistance? You have but to ask.
beer for you.
Rest again.
All this traveling, all this adventure, how do you manage it? Until now, I was barely able to keep my head above water. Yet here with you, it seems almost easy.
Well, there's safety in numbers.
Safety in numbers, eh? Fair enough. I guess I've just never really had a traveling companion before. My life on the road has been a solitary affair, full of cold nights and colder dreams. It's enough to make a girl want to head back to High Forest.
High Forest? Is that where you come from?
That's me, born and raised in the thicket. At least until my mistakes piled up high enough to come crashing down on me.
What drove you out of your own?
You know, this and that. I was never a very good student of magic, and part of that could be attributed to never studying. I ended up flubbing a few spells, and here I am.
It would appear that you glossed over some of the finer details.
A maiming or two, if you don't count the second-degree burns. Completely accidental, and everybody lived. Well, at least I'm pretty sure everybody lived.
Surely it wasn't your fault. What happened?
During our magical training, we were supposed to summon a sphere of fire. And mine got away from me somehow. One moment I was concentrating, the next moment my classmates were rolling on the floor screaming.
A terrible turn of events. But you can't blame yourself.
Of course I can blame myself. Accident or not, I should have been more careful. I could have taken responsibility or at least fetched a bucket of water. Instead, I ran away, terrified of what I'd done.
I can understand why you might panic in that situation. It's kind of you to put it that way. There are times when I've wanted to think that way. It was confusing, and I didn't mean to hurt anyone still. Afterwards, I ran to the woods and couldn't bear to go back to face the consequences. I snuck back to the village now and then for food, and once to leave a note for my parents, but eventually I had to leave.
I took to wandering High Forest, but I kept running into the wrong people and doing the wrong thing. Eventually, Turlang the Treant grabbed me and said, "Take a hike." Well, maybe not in those words exactly.
And so you left on your journey.
And so I left High Forest. I've been wandering for a while now. I've got a few ideas for a destination, but I'm still considering them. Come, let us continue this journey together.
What is it this time?
Well, I'll think I'll stop this episode right here. So next time, what will we find in Nashgale? Or are we gonna get another party member? Spoiler alert: we can have 6 party members and we have 5. So yeah. So stay tuned. And this is Gamer Glakan signing out. And have a great day. And see ya, folks.